You're watching PTV.
I'm Benji from Let's Go to the Park, and I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV. You're watching PTV.
You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Doug is saying holiday shopping. Yeah, holiday shopping. I'm so
Yeah,
behind.
we know what to do.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
And
And-
sitting in for Sherry.
Normally this is Sherry, but I've got Lofi as my co-pilot tonight since Sherry is actually being at the hands of a pilot. She's flying in from Texas this evening, and as soon as the show is over, I've got to get in my car and go pick her up at the airport.
Yeah, it looks like a giant flying Tylenol with wings.
Now, Downscale's asking, was that the Orlando guy? Yes, indeed. It was the Orlando guy. Richard graciously lends his voice to some of our voiceovers. So
I don't know why. Because I don't like listening to my own voice.
Okay, yeah, you need to stop that. Some people have better voices than others.
yeah.
1, 2, 2, 4, 6.
What are you doing, Doug?
I have to unwrap all these candies. I thought we didn't have to, but I do.
He's unwrapping candies and
craft.
things for the craft tonight because we're doing a Candy Cane Star tree topper.
And the craft is in good hands because I'm crafty. So I'm doing the craft today.
Okay.
Not Miss Sherry.
Yeah.
Katie says we need to throw a shawl over Sherry because she looks cold.
There's
Yeah.
Rob. Lofi, my man. Hello, Rob. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad that you've decided to spend some time with us tonight. Doug's counting candies right now, preparing for the craft tonight. But we're going to do some other things before the craft tonight. Ben, how was your weekend? What did you do?
He was here.
Yeah, I was with you guys, decorating a tree, shooting an upcoming episode of Life with Ben, and doing a lot of editing. Oh, and babysitting my mother.
Yeah.
You're not babysitting your mother. She's being your mother. You're being
Well,
It's like
Tom
my
and
father's
Jerry-
I'm babysitting my child. No, you're being a parent.
Hi, Dave.
The other half. Dave, welcome to the show. That's the other half of Fox Hollow
Fox Hollow.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining tonight, Dave. I understand that Todd is doing something new for employment, and so he has an earlier bedtime now, so he probably won't be able to spend too much time watching PTV live. But you know what? It's okay. We enjoy having him as one of our support channels.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben, thanks for the help this weekend. We're going to be talking a little bit about what Ben did with us this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah, well, what I was going to say though is that with Tom and Sherry being out of town, our mom lives with us, and this coming Friday, Mom turns 91, which means she's way up there, and she needs. Yeah, she needs some help every once in a while. So I was on deck to do that, which meant that a lot of my time was spent here at home this weekend.
What movies did you watch with her?
Nothing. She's not much of a movie watcher, really.
Oh, okay.
I thought you guys would go down to the Blockbuster, pick up some movies.
Well, we would if it was 1987.
Well, I wish it was in the 80s, so
I mean, hello, Margie. Yeah, you know, it's Blockbuster.
you guys are so mean to me, I swear to God.
Why?
Well, I mean, you had to go down nostalgia. I mean,
We're all about nostalgia here. Oh my goodness, we're all about nostalgia.
Sweats are so dirty.
Yeah, he had an accident at dinner. Just actually it wasn't that big a
No,
deal.
it was a little dot, and
A little dot of sour cream.
it was a creamy white stain. So
little sour cream.
Yeah.
so
You know,
pilled, and I look like a
I've-
javelina. So
I've had a lot of construction projects craft-wise here on
I need wax paper.
Javelina?
Javelina. You guys know what a javelina is?
the
Google
no
it.
clue. I wouldn't even know how to spell it.
Oh my goodness.
Google.
But
You
no-
don't need to spell this day and age. You just dictate on the phone, the word, and then it just comes up on your phone. I don't
Okay,
know how many times I've done that. I don't need to spell anymore.
Well,
This tablecloth needs to be washed. There's so much residue from crafts. There's a lot of fairy herpes laying around.
I'm
Oh.
sure there are. Yes, indeed, downscale. That was an early Dougism. So it was a surprise, actually. I didn't expect him. You never know when Doug is going to come up with a Dougism. There's hysterical.
Yeah, I even indoctrinate his work about different restaurants. Oh, Miss Wanda.
A $10 super chat from Cruising for Food. She says, "Stop picking on my Doug. He is so delicate."
I'm delicate as a starlight orchid. I mean, I'm fragile and bruised like a banana.
Doug, I think, both bananas and flowers are a little more hardy than you because they actually thrive in the heat and you don't.
I don't. I like a cold, dark, moist environment.
He's been very
Ah.
happy over the last weekend. It's been
Yeah.
very cloudy, very
Oh, it's
overcast,
been wonderful.
even
My mood-
foggy. We've had actually some tule fog here. It was great.
My therapist called and says, "You're doing great."
Okay, now how many people out there actually know what tule fog is?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. So,
Google it.
well, I have a little thing to share. Richard, the Orlando guy, is a big fan of one of our ornaments, specifically on the nostalgia tree, and we just finished decorating that tree this weekend. We'll share a little bit about that this weekend, of course. But
Oh, Miss Donna.
oh my goodness,
Donna.
Donna! This is towards crafting gloves for Doug. You can never have enough gloves.
Nope, you can't have enough gloves, hats, and shoes. What movie did that come from?
I love AbFab.
I think I didn't
That's
come from the movie.
absolutely fabulous.
I
Yeah.
love when they go to France.
Yeah.
I have malnutrition. You can't have malnutrition.
So as it is, Richard put together a little quick bumper for us. So take a look at this. We have a Chatterphone cam.
That was just put up, about 48 hours ago.
So yeah, that's the Chatterphone cam. Richard does love the Chatterphone so much. So yes, Chatty.
That is okay.
How about
So
be close around there?
Yeah, I know.
The ornament that if you move our head like right up there, that ornament is from it's a Hallmark. It's from 1978,
76.
76.
Yeah, a 1976 ornament.
And you got to remember, Hallmark just barely started the keepsake ornaments in 74, 73, 74.
It's really hard to think of Hallmark vintage.
Oh,
they are.
they are super vintage.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 1973 was the first official year of Hallmark keepsake ornaments.
There's Jim of More Sunshine, please.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
no, I am living in clouds and happy. Like I said, my therapist, I'm doing great. What's that?
So that's Chatterphone cam. We may be seeing it again before the night's over, I'm sure.
Oh, I would hope so. I would hope so.
I can't see because it's in front of the tree. It's like,
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you've got your few ornaments that sit on that tree right next to you at your couch. So
Speaking of that, I have a memory of a pachyderm. So we were decorating the nostalgia tree, and I am wigging out before lunch.
Oh, that's right.
Infatuated. I cannot find this ornament. It's my Santa with a cotton beard that snags on everything. I couldn't find this ornament. And they're like, we unboxed all the totes. And I'm like, I can't find my Santa. And there was also another one of these stained glass ornaments that some traveling church people came door to door and sold at our house in Reno when I was a kid. That's also over 30 years ago. And I remember these stained glass ornaments. I couldn't find those either. And I'm like, guys, you guys know we unpacked them all. So I said, I not to say I don't trust you, which I have trust issues big time. I took each tote. Sure enough, there was one whole tote not even done. Had at least a couple of Hallmark, about 200 Hallmark ornaments. About 100?
Not 100, about 50 of them.
Yeah, well, a lot.
Yeah.
And there was a shoebox of all my treasures. Oh my God, I was so happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they were just like, how can you remember and be infatuated and just have that memory of I could not find my ornament? And I knew I was because I create this altar of ornaments and I have very specific ones and I couldn't find. I'm like, these are not all the ornaments. And there were not all the ornaments. Oh no, we unpacked. No, they didn't. So I just don't trust them.
Okay.
But I did find it. The tree's done.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I'm drinking water here, and that story that Doug just told would literally drive me to pound down a bottle of Prosecco. If I didn't have to get into a car and drive after this show, I'd be drinking right now.
Okay, then tell you what.
Prosecco?
Tell you what, we'll drink for you.
All right.
Okay, it is countdown to Christmas, so we are making some holiday cocktails. In this case, it's going to be a Christmas cocktail. Doug has been really waxing nostalgic about the eggnog latte, which is no longer available at Starbucks. There are a lot of people upset about it online, so I said, you know what, Doug? I'll make you an eggnog cocktail. So
Okay, wait. Why didn't Starbucks bring back their eggnog latte this year?
Because their menu is already too full with other holiday specialties.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap. When you've got as popular an item as they do, that's tantamount to a slap in the face to millions of their customers who look forward to that drink every year. Now, mind you, I don't drink eggnog. It's kind of like French toast batter to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you always say that about everything. You can't have fun. Tastes like French toast batter.
Okay, so I'm starting with vodka. It's the big Kirkland bottle, of course, of vodka. Next time, I don't think we'll buy a bottle as big, but because it's kind of.
But it was $20. It's cheap.
I know it's pretty cheap for vodka. So I'm starting with an ounce of vodka. Throwing that in, and then the next liquor that we put in is amaretto. So you get a little bit of an almond flavor with this one. Doug, you like amaretto, don't you?
Oh, I love anything almond. Anything and everything with almond.
Yeah, he has said that before many times on the show, that he is a big fan of almond.
God.
Yeah, he has said that.
I would love an almond crust bun cake.
Marzipan, and I'll be happy.
I actually bought a box of marzipan for my mom as an early birthday present. I got her a half pound from C's this past weekend. It's already gone.
She ate it all?
Worked the whole thing.
She ate it all.
Okay, so this particular
wow.
recipe calls for store-bought eggnog. The real eggnog that you make already has liquor in it, so you don't really need to do anything special with
We
it.
just bought this last night.
But we bought this because we're going to be doing cookies on a baking marathon on Donna Jaworski's show, Dinners with Donna. So we are going to be doing some eggnog cookies, but we wanted to make sure we had the eggnog ahead of time. So huzzah, I've got eggnog. So it's 2 ounces of eggnog. And
Megan, thank you so much for your impression of Adina. She goes, okay, I'm here. Don't panic.
Okay. Then we have
Another ab fab thing.
Yeah. Okay. We have a little grinder here This is nutmeg, so you put in just a little bit of nutmeg in the drink.
I don't know why you would not have a nutmeg grinder.
We love this thing. We grind our own nutmeg every time we do any baking. And then, I want to make sure that I do the right end. I don't want to hold.
Oh, I had that problem when I made rice-a-roni in the Instant Pot.
This is the fresh stuff. It's brand new from Costco. We got and believe me, we will go through all of this cinnamon. It doesn't last in our house.
No, you definitely do a lot of cinnamon. You know what? Can we make some snickerdoodles with some of that cinnamon?
Oh,
I might.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's
Please.
pungent.
It's definitely aroma rich.
It's pungent. It is definitely. This is side.
The other stuff we had to throw away because it tastes like wet dust.
Yeah, this is ground cinnamon from Costco.
Richard is asking if we have hit the Hallmark movie review yet, and no, we have not.
No, we haven't.
Oh, we're gonna get there. That's a lot. It plopped in there.
But we're good.
Oh,
we are okay. So I'm gonna pour some ice into a glass, and then pour this in. Give it a shake.
You're playing Yahtzee over there.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So yeah, that's a good coating of eggnog in that thing. And then you strain this into a cocktail glass.
I don't think we need to say that. So essentially, you're just making spiked eggnog. There's nothing special about this. Add vodka.
I would say it's more than just spiked eggnog. Eggnog is usually like with one booze in it or whatever. This has got a couple of things in it.
Eggnog is surprisingly very powerful. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
It's mostly sugar.
Megan has made eggnog by using Alton Brown's recipe. Want to take a sip?
Yeah, we gotta drink the stuff that's from
an eggnog
Costco.
cocktail. You're supposed to put a pinch of cinnamon on top, but it's already got a lot of cinnamon in it.
I've got a couple of bottles of Megan's eggnog fermenting in my refrigerator right now.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, she made it this year?
How is it for you?
No, it's from last year.
You know what? I have some expired Costco eggnog, never been opened. It's been refrigerated. I know it's fine. Because it's basically...
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
That's very good. Okay, everyone. This is a winner. Definitely. An eggnog cocktail.
It's very almondy.
Again, vodka, amaretto, store-bought eggnog, a pinch of nutmeg, and a pinch of cinnamon. Shake it up and strain into a cocktail glass. And you're ready to go. So all eggnog is not spiked. The stuff that you buy at the store, which is just a regular carton.
It's just pedestrian. This is from, I don't know who makes it.
Producers.
I don't know where.
Producers Dairy Foods from Fresno, California.
Fresno. I
So,
really should put
there you
this in
go.
the refrigerator. Because we don't want sour eggnog.
Hello, Gene. No, you're not 47 minutes late. You're not late at all. We're mixing cocktail right now. But you know what? As I'll tell you this. As long as I'm drinking, we may as well go ahead and talk about some of the movies from this weekend on Hallmark Channel. What do you think, Ben? I like that. Richard says
really
Fresno.
like it.
Fresno's a bastion of eggnog.
And I am everything almond. That's a little too almondy.
You think so?
Not bad. It's just it's a lot of almond.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you, I always try and grab the little file, the graphic of the title for each of the movies. But unfortunately...
I'm starting to ooze.
Oh, yeah, his glue gun is starting to ooze. So.
I got the trusty glue gun out.
Anyway, the first film of the weekend was...
Friday night.
Yeah, it was called Open by Christmas. It was... it was actually...
Concept was to be amazing.
Yeah.
Started out well-ish. And then about a third of the way in, I completely forgot what the whole concept of the movie is about because it veered off onto a tangent and they spent way too much time on it. I didn't even know it was about the card.
Yeah. She gets this card. She doesn't know who gave it to her. She has to try and figure it out. She got it in high school, opens up her
Great
high school
idea.
yearbook when her parents are packing for selling their house. And she doesn't know who gave it to her. So she spends a little bit of time figuring it out, but the movie ends up being more about her friend and their shaky relationship. It was a mess.
And getting the house.
The way the whole movie was sold to us was that she had to figure out who gave her the card, and that was about this much of the film. We gave it a 2.
Yeah. I mean, the acting was okay, but it was really off. I mean, it was
I didn't see it.
not good.
That was a Friday night, so that was 2
I
out of
actually, I actually didn't see any of the movies this weekend.
Okay, well then we're
Okay,
going to talk
2
about
out
it.
of 10 crowns, and then
Saturday.
Saturday night was my Christmas family tree. It was not much better, but we at least gave it 5 gold crowns.
Yeah, my Christmas tree is about a DNA test. Amy Teagarden was winning it, and I had also, who's its Blossom? The guy.
And Andrew Walker.
Andrew Walker.
Yeah, amazing. He was great.
Yeah.
Acting was great. It's just, it was a little holy in the plots and how they got it, and bringing to the family and DNA test, and the mother, left, and he's from military. It was okay. It was, something was a little far-fetched. It didn't feel like it was too realistic.
Yeah, but when they made the mistake of calling her and saying, you know what, we actually had what was her name, Jessica or Vanessa Hall was her name. We had 2 Vanessa Halls in the database. We mixed up your files. Like, that doesn't happen. It's a data. We're talking about a DNA place. They do not mix up names like that. So it was.
And why didn't he get the phone call?
Yeah, the father never got the phone call about the mix-up.
It was not even that there's a match. It was really off.
Now,
so that was 5.
Paul gave that one 3.5 Ben burritos, so that's equivalent to 7 of us. We gave it a 5.
Yeah. At first we started going higher, but then I analyzed it, and then it started going downhill. Then we watched on the Saturday movie, One December Night. That was on the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries with Peter Gallagher and some other dude.
Yeah.
Some
other dude.
It was better. It was actually really good. I couldn't get it. I was like telling him, I was surfing the internet because I'm like, what's the tiff all about? Why are these 2 country singers separated for 10 years? What made them separate?
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure it out. So they didn't get it to me until the very end. And then it kind of brought stuff close to home from Alzheimer's and alcoholism.
I'll tell you, Katie brings this point, says, I haven't seen these yet, but I did see a Mrs. Miracle Christmas. I would have much rather watched Mrs. Miracle Christmas again.
Oh, that was a perfect, that was a 10.
It was a great movie. That was
a 10.
That was from the
Last weekend apparently had a couple of really good films.
It did. They really
But
did.
it seems like they missed a beat this week.
But I'll tell you, Sunday night was yet one more film. It was called A Holiday in Harlem.
Yeah, I'm watching.
And from the commercials that I saw, it was the same plot as the movie Christmas in Harmony that premiered on Hallmark just a couple of weeks before. So 2 people had to be thrown in to take charge of a show. They had no idea of how they're going to handle that catastrophe. I didn't see the movie, so I can't speak of it. Did any of our audience, any of you in our village, did you see it?
We're going to hit it.
So let us know what you thought.
We always watched up to the first commercial break.
Yeah.
And then we scroll it to the very end.
So we will be watching that one.
Yes, Paul looked like he's busy. So you've seen all 4 of them? Music and Mysteries?
Yeah. So anyway.
I want to know what Paul. I want to know. The first one is Friday. Give me how many bean burritos. Just put it in order. Say 3.5, then 4, and then say the numbers because we'll know that's Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. I want to know what Paul's bean burritos are.
His Ben burritos?
Yeah, he doesn't have to So he said yes. He watched all 4. How many burritos did you get for Friday?
I think he gave it about 3.5.
That was
No,
the
that was a Saturday movie.
That was a Saturday movie. Okay,
it was
go.
a 3.5. Saturday was 4.
3.5, and the Saturday was 4. Okay.
And then what's Sunday? And then what was one December night?
And Richard's right. So far, Next Up Christmas is the clear winner this year on Hallmark Channel.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was Mrs. Miracle was really good. If we're talking about Hallmark Channel,
Yeah.
okay.
But so those are the movies from the review this week.
Sunday was 3.5.
We're hoping for a better crop of films this upcoming up weekend. It's going to be a little hard for us to watch some of them as we are going to be experiencing Friendsgiving. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Katie, Peter Gallagher, and that other guy, other guy, Bruce Campbell.
Well, that is star power.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell. I mean, they
For a
were
Hallmark,
really good.
for a Hallmark movie, that is star power.
Yeah, for that one, definitely. I would see that one. That was the best of the 4.
I just remember Peter Gallagher on Grace and Frankie. Now he's in the
as
Pokey.
well as the OC.
Yep.
Couldn't forget those eyebrows.
Yes. Okay, so
Okay.
Hallmark.
So that's Hallmark.
Busy.
And of course, we always watch on the Friendly app. We'll be right back after this message. When we watch Hallmark Channel at Pepper Tree Villa, we use the Friendly TV app. It's the only app we recommend to you, our village. Download it now at the App Store, Google Play Store, or try it on the web at try.friendlytv.com. So here we have something that I also wanted to mention. Today, happy anniversary to Reese's.
1928.
Yeah.
They'll be 100 on Mickey's birthday almost.
Yeah.
But then
Ben's got his Reese's right there in front of us.
Absolutely.
Yep. So
You're making me want one.
Reese's has been for almost 100 years now.
Then Donna showed and posted on Facebook that Hershey's is making a 3.5-pound Reese's peanut butter cup pie. It's a giant Reese's peanut butter cup. It looks like a pie.
Ooh.
They are selling it like 3,000 of them. You can order it on their website and get a gigantic Reese's peanut butter cup pie.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
So
that does sound amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looked amazing. So yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups
Yeah. So
for all your sugar pleasure.
I love these things.
So Ben, let me go ahead and focus on you. This is the ornament of the week for you that you want to talk about?
Yes. I'm a big fan of attractions that were directly related to Walt Disney. And this one is a representation of the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Ben, Rocket Robin is asking, who's that special guest next to you?
Oh, that's Lofi. Sherry is still on a plane, so I needed to fill her seat somehow.
Yeah, Rob Fuss.
Anyway. Yeah, this is, I believe this is Jose, but this is a representation of one of the parrots from the Enchanted Tiki Room. And I love this ornament. I picked this up a couple of years ago at Disneyland. And again, it's...
It up for you?
I don't remember. I think I picked this one up myself.
Oh, wow.
But it'll go back up on the tree once the show's over.
Evan is saying that it's snowing, but Wanda says it's cute. She really likes that. Of course, that is Jose from the Enchanted Tiki Room. To be exact, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
Yeah.
Yes, he fronted his own money to get that attraction built.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
When he wanted it, he asked Roy, because Roy was doing the purse strings for Walt Disney Productions, which was the movie part. And then he was also the CEO of WED Enterprises.
CFO.
Engineering. And the CFO for both. And he asked, I want money because I want to do this audio animatronic thing of birds. And Roy told him to go pound sand. He's not going to do it. If he wants it, he has to pay for it. So he, I think he hawked something. I know he got rid of his life insurance and sold his car for Disneyland. But he literally paid out of his own money to build the China Tiki Room in Disneyland for 1963. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's a great story of how he wanted it.
Jim wants to know who that imposter is behind you in back, if that's Lofi in front.
It's a relative of Lofi that we picked up at Target this year.
Yeah, it's actually been nice. Lofi has been multiplying.
Yep, we now have 5 here at my house. We have Lofi, we've got a couple back here, and then a couple that are upstairs ready to be staged in the Frosty Friends Grove at my house just after Thanksgiving.
So, Katie, what did she say now?
She's to be honest, and it's not to be a tribal starting a war, but Disneyland's ornaments are more nostalgic, and technically I have to say they are better, but that's just me.
Yeah,
They're better than Walt Disney World.
yeah, we do like them.
They're two different parks. There's two different feels. You can't compare Disneyland to Walt Disney World. There's so many similarities, but to be honest with you, they're totally two different things. Did you guys hear about the good news about Disneyland today? Toontown is getting completely reimagined. They're going to do a total facelift of Toontown.
I had not heard that. Is that going to be in advance of the new ride?
Yeah, in advance of the Runaway Railway,
Yep.
which is opening in Toontown.
It's going to get
And
massive.
I'm guessing that
upgrade.
opens in 2023.
2023, spring of 2023.
Yeah.
So in March, get all your Toontown feels, because of March 2022, that Toontown will not be the Toontown we know from the 90s. It's 30 years old.
Yeah.
It does need to be gussied up.
So the
Yeah.
Orlando
Okay
guy,
with it.
the Orlando guy
There's
does
some love.
Disneyland is better than Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
But
mean,
they each have their own
they
charm.
have some. I mean, I do love
I'll tell you,
Epcot.
I love the fact that Walt Disney World has so much space and they can build whatever they want there. But they have to. Be
But
a
they
little
have
more-
these things in Florida called love bugs. These little black things that mate and fly around.
Yeah.
Florida has some serious bugs.
Yeah, that's true. To be more specific, Disneyland's better than Magic Kingdom.
That I would have to say, because they're, again, it's totally different things.
Oh, and then Katie said that she
Very true about Disney. Walt Disney. I know who said that.
first anniversary.
Oh, first anniversary.
Oh,
Bless
excuse
you.
me.
Bless you.
Oh,
me.
it's all the herpy fairies and dust that's been blowing in our house. Oh, our house is such a mess.
But
Well, it's getting better.
yeah, it is getting better. Let's talk a little bit about that, because I wanted to mention the state of the forest. I'm sure Candy Mom will be watching this a little bit. By the way, she did give us this little card,
That
and
was very kind of her.
she gave us stickers that say, "I am the map."
Believe we are.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
But so yeah, she sent us a little card to our mailbox. Very cute, very nice. So thank you, Cynthia. I'm sure she'll be watching this on the replay. She has to go to bed early because she works early in the morning. But I wanted to make sure that we mentioned that.
This is very Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Richard is asking if this December will be one of the final times to ride Roger Rabbit.
Get it in. We're going to do it.
We are going to do it because we don't know. They may there may be discussions of redoing part of the ride because of, I guess you could say, misogynistic tones from the late 80s.
The
when it
late
was designed.
80s, the abduction of women, the over glorified of a woman. Even though Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think, is a phenomenal IP. It's very set in a time for a very small generation, and
Yeah.
right now it's so old that it's like, huh? Since they really haven't done anything with Roger Rabbit, I love it. So I don't know. There's no word if it's going to get completely rethemed, but the rumor has it might look like it's going to be completely rethemed.
But
Roger Rabbit might go away.
yeah, but we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know for a fact.
Oh, Gene, that's very
Gene,
kind.
thank you very much. $1.99 super chat from Gene G Jr. Thank you so much for that super chat. That, gosh, that really means a lot to us. That's just one of 3
It's
chats
so
tonight.
kind.
Thank you, everyone. Your generosity just never ceases to amaze me. Thank you very much. I'm glad that Richard said that he was getting thirsty, that he needed a little bit more chatter phone, because I actually, believe it or not, it's on my production schedule right now. So if you hadn't seen it yet, we have our chatter phone cam. And there he is. That's the chatter phone. Chatter phone is on our nostalgia tree.
That just makes me laugh.
We're gonna try we'll try and have that ornament cam as every week if we can. So it just makes you smile.
It's very cheerful. That's all I can say. It's cheerful.
Thank you so much.
Everything
Jim.
we have, every ornament we have, and we have thousands of ornaments, has a story.
Yeah. And really, there are
could
thousands of
Oh
ornaments.
my God, I got that at that estate sale in Martinez. I know pretty much where we got every single one of our ornaments.
I have nightmares about the chatter phone cam.
But wasn't he evil? The chatter phone character?
Excuse me. No. There's no such thing as having a nightmare from the chatter phone cam. That is a pleasant dream.
Now, what in the Toy Story movie? The chatter phone was in the Toy Story. Was he kind of evil, or was he or is he spreading gossip and rumors?
He was a pawn.
Wow,
I think he was a pawn. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and watch that again to make sure.
Yeah.
Because he rolls in and I thought he was gossiping, or he was being evil. His eyes are creepy. Did you know they actually made a real working chatter phone? It's a Bluetooth that hooks up to your cell phone.
Oh,
I beg to differ with Wanda. The chatter phone is a lot less creepy than Jessie.
Oh, Jesse, yeah, definitely.
Oh, Jesse's evil to
By the way,
core.
as long as I'm thinking about this, we have our little countdown. 44 days until Disney. I cannot believe it. Disneyland for us in 44 days. We are so excited about that. Ben, how about you? Are you excited?
My belly button will be puckering and unpuckering until we get there.
You know there's an ointment for that. So I don't want no puckering until we go.
Well, tell you what. On that note,
what is your problem? No more drinking for you.
On that note, we'll be right back. We'll just give you a little announcement here. You're watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa.
On the next episode of Life with Ben, we're in the home stretch of setting up the 2021 PTV Christmas Forest. I went over to the villa last weekend to give Arnie and Doug a hand decorating the nostalgia tree, the last big tree in the forest. That's the latest episode of Life with Ben, streaming this Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.
Only on PTV.
So I just finished a little eggnog cocktail. That was really good. I liked that. It was delicious.
You're doing your drinking off screen. That's actually a really good angle.
So yeah. And by the way, Richard did say breaking news: Friendly TV is adding A&E family of channels on November 18th, including Lifetime. So I know Lifetime has a lot of Christmas films as well.
There's actually quite a few I want to see.
Just what we need to watch more television.
No, I got to make sure I have my discernible butt print on my spot on the couch. I have a spot.
Yes, and stay out of his spot.
I have a spot. I like my spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's why Doug has all the ornaments right there that he likes to look at.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, there it is. Look at that. Merry Christmas, everyone. PTV Live.
Merry Christmas.
We are about to start the final rush of finishing off the Christmas forest. It is the last stretch. We have just some fine tuning to do, and one of those fine tuning things that we have to do right now is well, we have to do some tree toppers. So let's take a look at that.
Yeah, we need tree topper.
We got Sherry's blessing on this particular one.
The
But,
FaceTime cam. Oh, you want it FaceTime cam.
No. Oh, no, we do not want FaceTime cam. Let's change that. Oh,
Oh, okay.
you know what?
We lost something.
No, we're gonna change that because that FaceTime cam is just not right. There we go. Unless we want the FaceTime cam.
Oh, that's much better.
There's too much going on
We
here.
can actually see the table where Doug is working, but if we do the FaceTime cam,
Yeah.
would you prefer that?
Well, they gotta see. There's really nothing.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna be doing it.
We
here.
can swap between the two views.
So what I'm doing.
Yeah, but what you guys don't understand is that when you see the FaceTime cam, the lighting isn't as good as it is on the camera you're using right now.
That is true.
We're not on Wi-Fi. We don't know why we're buffering. Oh, Google says it's updating. That's probably taking resources.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, we have 2 gingerbread peppermint trees that are in the dining room, and we have no stars for them.
Yeah.
Because we need a finial dobra on all trees.
Okay. On that note, what is a finial dobra?
What is?
It's a distinctive ornament at the top of a Christmas tree or a Christmas tree topper. That is a finial dobra.
Basically, all of our trees have one. They have to have lights, ornaments, and a finial dobra.
Well,
And pretty
not all the trees have finials on top. They just don't. Not all of them.
Which ones don't?
Like some of our, like in the small grove above.
all the smaller trees.
But I mean, the Morgan's Grove. Essentially, everything has a little thing up there. So the peppermint one doesn't have anything. And I was looking on the internets and the Amazon, and there's everything is like really expensive. So I did find this crafting lady, and we're gonna make a 5-pointed star out of candy canes. So basically, you get 10 candy canes and 10 peppermints. Ooh. And we glue them, since you can't see what I'm doing. We're going to glue the points to these.
And he's got the hot glue gun.
And it's gonna beep.
Yeah, so you gotta be very careful with the glue gun on that.
Yeah, and I'm globbing it on because this is going to be globbed. And so the points and this stuff needs to be serious dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just say that I'm glad I'm not the one doing the glue gun tonight.
Oh no, so this is gonna, I got wax paper. Oops. Oh gosh.
It's
I'm
gluing to the
glued.
paper.
Oh no. Okay, glad candy canes are cheap. Okay, maybe I'll be fine. I think it will peel.
For the record, we're only using Bob's candy canes, made by Brock's.
You know what? I think it's fine.
Okay, good.
Because you have to glob it on.
Yeah, you do have to glob it on. You got to make sure that it stays stuck.
So I'm going to glob it on. Oh, it already smells like peppermint. And then glob it on. And then put mine. And
Well,
these,
you're applying heat to the candy. I would assume that the scent would just off gas from the heat.
It is.
it's aroma rich, yes.
Yeah, it is aroma rich. So he is. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question.
Yes.
You guys have been dealing with a lot of ants lately.
Oh, this is going to be sprayed with taro. I'm spraying out spray all over it.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Oh,
These
okay.
go to the top of a tree, but if you spray the bottom of the tree, the ants can't even find it.
So we're going to...
Not that we're having issues with ants right now. We have somewhat.
I think we might have won the ant war, but it was pretty long and harsh.
Yeah,
and
the ant war of 2021 has been long
it was
and
bad.
arduous.
There was a lot of laughing, no laughing, a lot of crying, a lot of blood, and the amount of cursing was just horrendous.
Yeah, you know,
I mean, it
Hi,
was
hi,
they
Brittany.
were they were horrid.
the thing is that Donna, you're watching tonight.
Need more glue.
We were on Donna's show on August 8th. That's a Sunday. We were live on Donna's Dinners with Donna show. That morning started the ant war.
Oh,
And it went on
Ooh, can't put
for
it in.
nearly 3 months.
they wouldn't stop. They were
They were-
oozing out of everywhere.
They would come one stop, we'd stop them, then they'd come to another spot and then stop them. Yeah, so it was pretty bad.
Richard is saying that Bob's candy canes are the best and that Spangler is crap. And he emphasizes, he says, crap, I tell you.
Wow, wow, that's hissing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, yes, the aroma rich is a Dougism. He picked that up at
In
his
my
office.
corporate world, way back in the day, God, it's almost gonna be almost 20 years.
Yeah,
That is
someone
definitely
Elizabeth Almasi.
and
a Dougism.
what's that, Ben?
That was definitely a Dougism.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is. But yeah, it was a matter of the fact that someone had warmed up some popcorn and burned it.
Burnt microwave popcorn. And we could have never, ever got the smell out because we had a little microwave in our cubicle area, if you call it, where all of our worker bees were.
Evan was unaware that there was a Roger Rabbit ride.
Really?
Well, you know, he
Evan-
lives
It's then the only
It's-
Rabbit ride the only Roger Rabbit ride if Disneyland gets redone or rethemed would be in Tokyo.
yeah.
It's
Yes.
basically Tokyo's Toontown and Disneyland are basically carbon copy, just mirrored.
Now, ants don't like peppermint, do they?
Yes and no. You could put peppermint oil and it's a deterrent, but I've also been told it's a sweet thing and this is probably not the real peppermint they're talking about. And when Sherry was living in Hawaii and had Christmas there, they were dirt poor, as a story I've been told a zillion times. They had candy canes put on the tree as the only decoration. And when they got home or woke up, the whole Christmas tree was covered in black ants. So I don't know how true it is if those were not real.
So he's waiting for these to cure a bit. Do you think you can start working with some of them again?
I don't know which one is first.
I think this was the first one here.
Well, let's see.
Do you have 5 made?
Yeah, there are 5 hearts, and we'll show you exactly what they look like.
Oh, I think we have a serious problem. I thought I did a good job.
You did do a good job. They're just glued to the wax
Just-
paper.
Yeah, but how can you not glue them? Not without. Oh, not a good idea. I think we did it.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. I mean, but anyways, I don't care if these ants don't like peppermint
So show them what the heart looks
because of me. I'm still spraying this with ant spray. So
like.
then you put these together. They're just like,
Okay.
there's a lot of glue. Then what you do is you just you stack them up. And, wow, that's...
Here, I'll start taking them off the paper for you.
Hey, Benji.
Oh, hello,
Hey,
Benji. So,
I did use a
there's
lot
the
of
second
glue.
one.
Now, how does it look? Do we put it all like
Okay.
here, or no, it's like this.
No, it's not like that.
No?
Nope.
How did it go?
You start to do it like this.
No. These go pointy out. I gotta look at the picture, people.
Okay, you guys are watching what I see all the time, and that is Arnie and Doug bickering about something that means nothing.
Yes, Mr. and Mr. Bickerman. Where's my bookmarks? Go down to bookmarks.
He's got to find the.
Oh my gosh.
Can't see.
Yeah.
Why? Where's the bookmarks? Go back.
Oh,
Bookmark.
Megan. Megan is asking, are you really spraying it with ant spray? I'm asking so I know for when the girl is at the house.
We
Oh, she won't be able to touch it. It's gonna be.
We will not be spraying ant spray. No, we will not.
He won't know, so because I'll spray him when he's not home.
I kind of thought people would like chatterphone as well.
Oh dear Lord.
Okay, there's favorites, bookworm menu. Would it be down there? No. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm booting. See, it goes like that.
This is the way.
Yes,
This
they
is the way.
stack up.
So
Okay.
They
Benji,
pull loops.
Benji is saying peppermint is supposed to repel rodents, so Mickey Mouse must have a real dilemma around the Christmas season.
So
When you have that kind of money, guess what? You don't have any problems.
So you take it, and you're gonna start stacking them like this.
No, they put up like that. So you stack them.
So it ends up being like that.
The
and then you
loops.
get three other points just like that. And you glue those
I'm
together.
gonna glue these
Go ahead and
on
glue- here.
a trusty.
Let's do that with the wax
So-
paper. Let's do it with the wax
So-
they don't get stuck to the plate.
So we should go like this.
I'm gonna go ahead and take these off the wax paper.
Jonathan, there's no need to set up a phone line to save a PTV tree because there are going to be more trees in this year's forest than ever before.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Ben, why don't you tell them the number of trees that we have already decorated in the house?
Okay,
I
well,
need a bigger piece of wax paper.
okay. We have to go room by room. In the combination living room and dining room, we have the Disney tree. We have oh my gosh, I'm losing it.
Christmas story.
We have a Christmas story tree. What's the one next to it?
A retro tree.
A retro tree. Okay. Then on top of a cabinet that sits between the dining and living areas, there are two trees that are dedicated to Hallmark Channel. Across the room from there are two trees that flank the Cinderella castle, which are Lego trees because the castle's made out of Lego. So we have a lot of Lego ornaments on that. And then in the dining room, there are two 9-foot alpine trees that are peppermint and gingerbread, which is the trees that Arnie and Doug are currently making the stars for. That makes 9 trees in the living and dining area alone.
Right.
If you move to the kitchen, there is a kitchen utensil and Starbucks tree on top of the refrigerator. On the counter near their coffee maker, there is a small tree that sits on top of a little bit of a hill in Noelville, which has tiny ornaments on it. And they are all Disney ornaments, I believe, aren't they? No. They're train ornaments.
Train ornaments and also little mice.
Okay. And then you move off the little dinette area to a bookcase where they have cookbooks that sit behind the nostalgia tree. There is a tree that sits on top of that is nothing but Hallmark miniatures. So we're up to 12 trees. Then you get to the family room where you have the nostalgia tree, the crystal tree, the 3 trees in the Lofi Grove. So you're up to 17 now. Then above the television, you have 3 mini alpine trees that are in the Disney Main Street Village. Those are buildings that are a replica of Disneyland's Main Street, including Sleeping Beauty Castle.
So that's 20 trees so far.
That's 20 trees. Then, hey, Sherry says that they just landed. Hi,
Yes.
Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Okay, so you gotta leave. Bye.
No, they're fine. That's 20 trees. Then you go to the bathroom that is referred to as the Oasis. That's 21. In the master, there are 3 trees. There's a train tree, a Dalmatian tree, and a Peanuts tree. That's 24. In the Mickey Mouse room, it is the Mickey room. There are 2 trees that are dedicated to Mickey Mouse ornaments. That's 26. In the office where Arnie and Doug do their show is another tree. That's the Mousehead tree. That's 25. There is going to be another tree that sits behind them that is a YouTube tree. with some ornaments from the past couple of years. That's what, 27 now?
You miscounted, yeah.
Yeah,
It was 24 after the master bedroom, then 25 and 26
Okay.
the Mickey room. The
Mickey room. 27 for the mouse head tree, 28 for the YouTube tree, and then one that is going to be in the hallway just outside the office that will make a 29th tree this year. So in all, if all goes to plan, there will be 29 Christmas trees in the PTV forest this year.
Yeah, there will be 27 as of Friendsgiving, which is this weekend.
Yes.
But 2
You got the
additional ones.
21-pound turkey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You can never have not enough turkey.
Oh dear Lord. That's a lot of turkey though.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to eat it all. I will.
Doug is very close to finishing off this.
This is going to be a monumental thing if this thing sticks. It's really easy. It's sticky and sticky.
Richard's pretty much saying, "Nuh-uh, that's 28."
No, it's going to be 29 altogether. We actually counted them just before the show.
Yeah.
So again, 9 in the living room, 3 in the kitchen. That's 12.
Kitchen
5,
kitchen
8,
great room together is 11, and then
11,
the living room and dining room is 9. So that's 20 trees there.
20 trees.
We have 1 in the bathroom,
21,
3 in the master bedroom.
24,
We have 2 in the Mickey room,
26,
and 1 here in the office.
27.
And then there will
But
be 28th tree.
one more.
But yeah, this finial dabra is just about done.
I need to make sure the sucker is going to...
And again,
So that's 27
Again-
trees ready to go for Friendsgiving. One more that will be done in the office and 1 in the hall. So that's 29.
and again, the finial dabra. Here is the definition.
Very nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Doug is just about done with the hot glue here.
I'm just making sure this thing doesn't fall apart. I'm fine, but we're dealing with sticky food.
Give Richard the world. We take care of Richard and Richard alone. You know where your generous gift is going. We have no overhead costs. Every time goes to Richard.
Statistic, but it's what about who's the one who goes money, 10s and 20s? I get my fair share from the...
Oh, that's Sally.
yeah,
Sally Brown.
Charlie Brown's sister.
Yeah,
All I want is what I have coming to me.
me.
All I want is my fair
Fair
share. So
That was back in 1965.
yeah, how about 10s and 20s?
20s.
So yeah, he's just about done with the stars here. Let me go ahead and just drop it down here for just a second. Let me do.
Oops.
Here's that FaceTime cam. You can kind of see it right here on the table.
Oh, that's looking nice.
Oh, it's very cool. It's just getting the I got to get rid of all this glue.
It's really big.
To
But yeah,
make sure
so
it dries.
That's how it is. And then you don't stick anything on it. You actually kind of wedge it into the tree, and the tip of the tree kind of supports it. Then you tie red ribbon around the joints. It's not structurally point for that purpose, but what it does is it makes it easier to tie the star to the tree, and it'll stay in place that way. But yeah,
Okay,
we have
Megan?
2 peppermint gingerbread trees.
Megan says Matt is saying that if the TV fall or if the star falls apart, it makes for better TV.
Makes for better TV.
Thank you, Matt.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sherry's apologized because she can't come to the rescue.
no, I'm fine. It just needs glue and I need to not hurry.
Yeah.
It's coming off.
But that is essentially our candy cane finial dabra. It's a star. It's going to sit on the gingerbread peppermint trees. We will be showing video of what it looks like when the stars are in place.
Oh, here. I can't move it, people, so I don't want to screw this thing up.
No, don't do that. Don't.
What?
Be careful. There you go.
See how cool it looks?
Yeah.
So it is very cool. Make it bigger. Make us bigger. Make us bigger.
There you go.
There we go. So yeah, it's a pointy star. You just got to make it structurally sound.
It's really big, though.
Yeah, it is big, but it's a big tree.
It's a pretty big tree. It goes on the top, and then when it's done, it goes right into the trash. I am not saving this sucker.
But yeah, if you use epoxy, the thing will never come apart.
I think that is a very good idea.
Benji, do you know if there's a food grade epoxy that would not melt the sugar on the candy cane?
That's a good
The
question.
top part is coming apart.
We can fix it. We'll make sure that it's glued properly. That way, it doesn't injure anyone when they come over for Friendsgiving this weekend.
Isn't that all part of the experience?
I guess
Life
it
in
is.
your own hands with someone else's house.
But that is the candy cane star tree.
That would make for a great segment for the show, When Christmas Trees Attack.
Great.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was a good question.
I burnt myself once. You didn't hear the cursing. So what?
Richard says that the intro for the crafting segment was better than the actual crafting segment.
I gave you two.
Oh, dear Lord.
There we go. We got Chatterphone again.
You're making it like it's going to a lusty lounge, the flashing red light, Moulin Rouge. I don't think you want the flashing red light district.
Didn't do that on purpose.
No, you can also change the light bulb, Doug. You're the one that did the lighting scheme on the tree.
I know, but I'm not the one who put it there because I have to put that light there.
All right.
So we're going to move the Chatterphone around different light bulbs? That would be kind of cool.
Maybe we'll just move the Chatterphone around the tree and do a different view of him every week.
He moves around the tree.
Yeah, Chatterphone's going to move around the tree.
He's the traveling ornament that he's going to go different places on the tree.
Yeah, so
he's going to move.
I like that idea. He's going to move around the tree.
He's going to be by a bubble light, and then he's going to be by a green light, a green solid. You might see him on the Disney tree. We don't know. Or he might be on the peppermint tree. Ooh, he might be looking at crystal.
Ooh, he might be.
Because we have the giant Waterford crystal.
Be on the crystal tree at some points.
The giant spaceship Earth Waterford crystal finial Dabra.
Chatterphone's going to go on a tour of the forest.
He might be on the train
tree. Idea.
Ooh, the train tree. He might be on the Dalmatian tree.
He says, I have a fever. The only prescription is more Chatterphone.
Oh, good grief. Everything smells.
Oh, dear Lord.
Peppermint now. So, everyone. Ben.
Yeah.
You have Life with Ben coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. You are watching Life with Ben, exclusively on PTV.
And that's Life with Ben, Thursdays only on PTV. And Ben, your commercial that ran earlier, what was it about?
It's all about the nostalgia tree. You're going to be taking on a little bit of a step-by-step tour of what it took us to put the nostalgia tree together this past weekend.
Yeah, I can't move this.
Yeah, so it's not glued to the table. It's just that it's a little. We just have to make sure that it's glued properly so it doesn't fall apart.
And thank God at the Fugle Hoosier, we can get a box of candy canes for $1.20.
Jonathan, the voiceover work was done by Richard.
Yeah.
Hey, Food Cat.
Food Cat finally made it to the live stream. Thank you so much, Food Cat. Good to have you with us. Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel and you're here for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell so you know when we're live, which is usually Monday nights, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, and whenever we drop new content. And we do that at least once a week on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So I guess that's it for our show for tonight. Ben, do you have anything that you'd like to share with us?
Just that I got a text from Sherry just now saying that they have officially landed on the ground and they are just waiting to deboard the flight.
You know what I'm gonna
So
do?
I'm gonna have to get in my car and go.
Okay.
Wonderful. Well, Ben, thank you so much. Everyone, for our super chats tonight, thank you so much for that.
Thank
Wanda,
you.
Donna, Jean, thank
Thank
you
you
so much
so
for the
much.
super chats tonight. Those will go right back into our fund to help make our show better. We'll be purchasing some equipment to help make some of our segments even more fun. And pay for our annual subscription to Ecamm Live because we are part of the Ecamm fam.
Broadway, yeah, this is TV. If you guys saw this setup here, you guys would be. It's what you would see at a normal television thing. It's out of control.
Yeah, I mean it really is like a master control thing that you see at a
You know
TV
what?
station.
I'm gonna do this. I need your finger.
Okay. Well, everyone, Doug needs me.
I need a finger.
He needs help with tying a knot.
I'm gonna
here on
tie
the-
them together.
Yeah. So,
Little bow ties on them. I think it'll be really cute.
okay, everyone. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
And I'm Ben.
Thank you for joining us tonight for PTV Live. I guess now it's time for your moment of groovy.
Enjoy.
You'll see the things that we've been enjoying all weekend, including a couple little surprises there. So enjoy it through the end. Good night, everyone.